Right off at the top of this video here about Prosta Vital. If you're seeing Prosta Vital out there and you're looking at Prosta Vital reviews and complaints, or Prosta Vital Tom Selleck, Prosta Vital ingredients, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, whatever, there is scam marketing going on out there for this product. I'm not saying the product itself is a scam or that the company behind the product has anything to do with this. Not saying that at all. I'm saying that there is scam marketing happening online associated with this product. So hit the like button down below. That can really help my video get out there to tell people about what's going on with this so they don't make a mistake, lose a bunch of money, and instead go see a doctor. So here's what's going on with this. You maybe saw a video going around online. I saw one, and I think it came from TikTok or Facebook. I think it was Facebook now that I'm looking. And the URL, the web address, had some Portuguese language. And that to me usually means, okay, this is going to be coming from Brazil. And I know other countries speak Portuguese, but whenever I go to Google and I type in whatever I'm looking for, and I see sponsored results, to the right of those sponsored results are three little dots and Google search results. You can click on those, and it'll bring up a little information card that will say the name of the person behind the ad, the company, and then the country. And the country usually is going to be Brazil. So that's not a big surprise. What I saw with this is that it took me to a website called moonpetalwaste.org. And this website had a video. And this is a very long video. And it looks like it's not going to be that long at the beginning because the red progress bar is going very, very fast. It slows down more and more and more until it barely is still moving, the progress bar in the video. Because the scammers at the beginning want you to think it's going to be a really quick video. So they lie to you about the progress bar plus a whole lot of other stuff. Again, this video is all about Prosta Vital or Prosta Vital. Is it Prosta Vital reviews and complaints. So if you're seeing this out there, here's everything I know about this. There's a video, and you maybe saw a different video, but if you saw another video with more famous people, just know this. Prosta Vital, no doctors, hospitals, celebrities, universities ever endorsed this in any way, method, or whatever. Just know that. This is something that claims it's going to be able to help prostate disease sufferers. Men is what they're claiming mostly, obviously. Fake Today Show. I saw a fake Today Show video out there, and it had this. It said, NASA discovery may end prostate cancer. And that's not true. So if you're seeing anything out there about Prosta Vital or prostate cancer and NASA or whatever, this is something scam marketers, again, I'm not saying it's the company behind this, scam marketers came up with this to try to sell this product or maybe a knockoff of the product, whatever's going on, in a scam manner. And it says that there was a joint discovery between NASA and Kyoto University. It's not true. It has nothing to do with this. That just sounds interesting. Ooh, NASA and a Japanese university. Japan. Ooh, they want you to think that. It claims that there's a natural formula to help astronauts in zero gravity that they want to apply to this. And again, Prosta Vital, if you're seeing Prosta Vital with Dr. Sanjay Gupta, they claim Dr. Sanjay Gupta has something to do with this. You may have also seen Dr. Phil McGraw, Dr. Mehmet Oz, Dr. Peter Attia. Let's see, who else? Dr. Jennifer Ashton, Dr. Eric Berg. No, none of these doctors, famous doctors, ever endorse this, so don't believe that. They call this a tomato sauce trick, also a dried tomato trick. So if you're seeing anything out there about a tomato sauce trick recipe or a dried tomato trick recipe for prostate, or whatever, that's not legitimate. They're not going to actually provide a recipe to you. What that is, scammers with scam marketing will promise that there's a recipe with an interesting ingredient, an herb, a spice, a fruit, a vegetable, a meat, whatever they pick. And they tie it to a trick, maybe a morning ritual, a bedtime routine, a nighttime trick, whatever it's called. And they want you to think that just because it has an interesting buzz keyword sort of a thing, a 7-second this, a 15-second that, an easy ritual, whatever they want to call it, that it has more legitimacy. And it just simply doesn't. It's called scam marketing to influence you to purchase a product. That's what that is. You may have seen Tom Selleck. He has nothing to do with this, nothing at all. They have Tom Selleck and Dr. Sanjay Gupta in one of the videos that I saw with Deepfake AI manipulated lip movement, meaning that they never said the stuff that you think they said. This was never featured on 60 Minutes or CNN or CBS, or I saw CBS this morning. It wasn't ever on there. That was a fake video, and it's not good because you will never find anything about that product with any major publication because it has never appeared in any major publications. By the way, any similarly named products to Prosta Vital don't have anything to do with this. So just know that. I'm talking about a product that has scam marketing behind it. And again, I'm not talking and calling the product a scam. What I'm telling you is that there's scam marketing out there with famous doctors, celebrities, whatever. And I'm trying to tell you that that is not a reason to buy this and that you should stay away from that. And yeah. So they claim in the video with Dr. Sanjay Gupta that this tomato sauce trick is made from sun-dried tomatoes and 3 other ingredients, 1 spoonful of marinated sun-dried tomato. And so you're thinking, oh, what are the 3 other ingredients? They'll never tell you what that is. The recipe promise is fake. It's to hook you to watch their entire video presentation. And by the time you get to the end of the video presentation, you are shown a bottle of pills, Prosta Vital. And that product is not going to be able to help you do amazing things with your prostate. I will say this, these products sometimes do exist and might be a normal prostate support formula that has basic standard, methods of being able to do basic things, but it's not going to be able to do something that you would call a miracle. And I hope that you understand that. So I think I've covered a lot of what I saw out there. Claim that 1 spoonful of dried tomato trick per day will help you. And again, they're not going to reveal to you what the tomato trick is. Tomato, they chose tomato because they've chosen just about every other herb, spice, vegetable, fruit, and meat for other scam marketing products. I've seen the turmeric hack was a big thing. And the pink salt trick. And what else? The ice hack. I saw that. That was one of the first ones I ever saw. And think of any herb, like an oregano trick or whatever. They just pick something that sounds interesting. Oh, I have that in my house. I have tomatoes. Is this going to help me with my prostate? It's a tomato. It's not going to do anything, unfortunately. And I love sun-dried tomatoes. They're great on a sandwich. They get too much hate. And they're not in abundance out there in restaurants. We need to do something about that. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. I'm just kidding. So, if you see this video, did you see another video, by the way? Did you see another deepfake video that looked like it had manipulated lip movements with fake, with a doctor that's famous? If not Dr. Sanjay Gupta, was it Dr. Mehmet Oz? Who did you see? And who are the celebrities? Who are the old guys? Clint Eastwood, did they have Clint Eastwood? Made it look like he endorsed this, or Harrison Ford or something? Let me know down in the comments. So Prosta Vital, if you need help with your prostate, go see a doctor. Definitely. Don't and some people out there don't like doctors. They don't like big pharma. I can understand why you wouldn't like big pharma, of course. If you don't like that sort of thing and you're like, I'm not going to go to a doctor. I didn't like my last doctor. Okay, go talk to a friend, talk to a family member. Say, hey, who's your doctor? Who do you go to for prostate issues? Whatever. And see what they say. If they like their doctor, go make an appointment with that doctor. Don't go fall for a textbook online scam claiming that famous people endorse something and that it can do amazing miracle things instead of going to see a medical professional. If you see Prosta Vital on another website like Walmart.com or Amazon.com, it does not mean it's legitimate. Those websites allow third-party listings. You're not going to find a Walmart store in your town, but you might find it on Walmart.com. Does not mean it's a legitimate product that's going to actually help you do miracle things with your prostate. Again, I'm not saying the product itself, Prosta Vital, is a scam. I'm talking about the scam marketing. And I hope that's pretty clear. So I think I've covered just about everything here. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any other questions, please let me know. The join button is big down below. The join button. Please hit the join button to help further my efforts to help people stay away from potential scam marketing for medicinal products. Go see a doctor. The thanks buttons to the right, the like and dislike buttons, and thank you so much for watching.